In India, about 93% of the workforce are working in the informal sector and are engaged in various types of economic activities. Working from home, or as popularly called home-based worker, is a very common form of livelihood in India, mainly among women workers.
I have to take care of my children, of the domestic work as well as the embroidery work. That I get doing this work at home means I can do it at my convenience at any time. Working outside would mean not getting time to take care of my children, but at home I can do this work even at night after finishing all the other work.
There are more than 30 million home workers in India. Strikingly, 51% of the women workers are home-based, as against 11% of the male workers who are home-based. Seva has been actively involved since 1972 in raising the issue of identity and rights of home workers under the leadership of its founder, Srimati Ela Bhatt. Seva has been organizing home workers across the country to bring them into the mainstream. Hand embroidery workers form a large constituent under the home-based worker category in India. It is always a common sight in many resettlement areas in Delhi, where women are sitting inside or outside their homes with a piece of fabric tied to a long adda, doing beautiful hand embroidery. These embroidered garments will finally reach the sparkling display window of high fashion stores in Oxford Street in London, or for that matter any other showroom in the world. The home-based embroidery workers, which has been organized by Seva Delhi, stands firm in global market and have gained visibility and recognition. They do hard work to ensure a livelihood for themselves and their families. These women, as a group, have eliminated layers of middlemen to reach markets directly, thus ensuring income and work security for themselves. This has been due to the efforts of Seva Delhi and its unique and innovative initiative of establishing embroidery centers for its members. These link the workers directly to the exporters and retailers. Moreover, working through the centers has doubled their income by cutting the layers in the supply chain.
I get good earning here, in fact a double. Middleman pays half of this, so since I joined Seva from past 3 years, I have not taken work from middleman. Even if I had to sit idle without work, but still I will not take work from middleman, but work only for Seva. There is benefit in working with Seva. Here I can earn as much as in 15 days which I would earn in 3 months.
Over 500 women have linked up with Seva community centers. Each of them visit the center on a regular basis, twice or 3 times a week, and collect their work order and raw material. On completion of the work, these members submit the final product and receive their payments from the center. Seva has established links with several export houses that brings order, especially for Ari, Zari and Zardozi work from global companies. Seva negotiates piece rate and timeline with the exporters on behalf of its members. The rates are derived from the time motion study among the members. Master trainers explain the work and discuss the rates and timeline before finalizing the contract with the export house. They are also skilled and talented embroidery workers from the community. The center and the program is empowering for them as they come out of their homes for changing their lives. Most of them are Muslims, for whom Seva's embroidery program has opened up the gates of their homes for upward mobility.
The change is there. We like going and sitting there for work. If there is work, they call at the center. Even if they don't come, we go there and ask for work. I like moving out of the house and meeting people.
They have access to credit cooperative where they can save their money. They have access to Seva's social security programs, including insurance programs, and they have access to Seva's literacy program for their children, where Seva is running a supplementary education center, so they can send their children to these centers. So when they work with the contractors, they only get work, and that too at a very minimum rate. But when they work through this Seva embroidery center, they get maximum wage, as well as they have access to several of Seva's developmental programs.
The objective of Embroidery Center are empowering women artisans by bringing them into the mainstream, eliminating the middlemen and protecting the workers from exploitation, linking the women to mainstream market, enhancing the income level of the women workers. Their skills are enhanced through training given by master trainers in the existing locations. It is run like a work distribution center where home workers choose to work or take work home. It includes the fair and transparent wage system by issuing individual passbooks and recording each transaction. Seva plans to scale up its programs by establishing links with more export houses. It will strive towards converting the centers into a self-sustainable enterprise.
We feel that the worker should have the choice of working within her home, working out in a factory or working in any other workplace. That choice will be valuable, or it will be valid only if the workers within the home get the same type of earnings, the same type of benefits as workers in the factory.
Seva Embroidery Center model is just a small initiative to showcase how the entire supply chain can be made more transparent and accountable. Unless we do not hit the root cause which disempowers the home workers in the supply chain, we will never be able to improve the lives of home workers. Despite the fact that it has to cross many barriers, Seva model is one of the ways of bringing smiles on the faces of home workers by bringing them at the forefront in the value chain.